Today, looking at the plight of our migrant workers and the distress with which they are surviving is something that ought to make any government in any country ashamed. But not our government, our central government. For 45 days, these brothers and sisters of ours were languishing without any source of livelihood, without any shelter. The only way they could survive was to get back to their homes, to their families, and to their villages. But they were not provided with any transport. Many walked thousands of kilometers. Many fell prey to hunger, disease on the way, while walking, through exhaustion, without any effort by the government to meet their basic hunger requirements. Now these people, finally the government has now relented and said special trains will run. But the workers are being charged not only the existing fare, but an extra 50 rupees over and above that, saying that these are special trains. When a big hue and cry was created, when the demands that we were raising from day one of the national lockdown, that these workers must be sent back at state expense, at the central government expense, to their homes. After 45 days, the government relented and started these trains. And now they are charging these workers. When we said the hue and cry came, government is now giving an argument that 85% of the cost is anyway being subsidized by the Indian Railways. Whether it's railways or public bus transportation or the metro services, these are public services. Public services are meant to provide at a cheap rate means of public transportation so that the entire economy gains as a process of it. Every civilized country in the world does that. But in our country, this government is going by profit and loss calculations. And he says that we are already subsidizing 85%. Providing free service to people who are stranded to go back to their home is the elementary duty of this government. The government has refused to give them any cash transfers so far. We have been asking for 7,500 to every family that doesn't pay income tax for 3 months. Every month give them 7,500. No, they are not doing it. We said distribute your 77 million tons of food grains in your food stock free to the people who are hungry. They are not doing it. They are now putting the blame onto the state government, saying that it is your responsibility. The problem started because of the national lockdown announced by the Prime Minister and the central government, giving just 4-hour notice. If proper notice was given, the states would have been prepared. Many of these people may have gone back at their own expense to their homes. But no, the central government did not do that. And instead now, not only it refuses to take the responsibility, but passing on to the states to whom they have not even paid back their legitimate dues, leave alone assisting the state government. The Prime Minister collects thousands of crores of rupees in a private fund under his name. Where is this money going? If it's not going to be put to use for the welfare of our own people, for protection for them, for meeting their hunger, then what is this money for? So we are demanding right now, immediately, we reiterate what we have been saying for 45 days, that it is the central government's responsibility to meet the expenses of all the migrant workers and safely return them to their homes. Once they reach their states, then the state governments come into play and they will have to take care of them. And that is what some state governments have already doing, like the Kerala state government, where there is a very systematic list of all these migrant workers, where they have to go. But the expenses of their travel has to be borne by the central government and it has to be done free. That is an absolute necessity today.